Yeah, we're feeling good about 2017. It's certainly started better than it did for us in 2016, so we're feeling good with the foundation we have for the year, and we're in a calendar year. In terms of trends, this movement to digital is real and it's significant, and so we see clients really in this transition, moving from their enterprise applications, systems of record, computing model that they've really built their companies on for the past 20 years and moving to a truly digital model. So I think you saw in our announcement, we announced how we're reorganizing the firm and going after that across 3 major lines of service, and we feel quite good about that transition.
Right. Also, with respect to capital allocation, $3.4 billion is a huge amount for buyback. So does that mean that you will go slow as far as acquisitions are concerned? Because you've been pretty active with TriZetto, a lot of tuck-under acquisitions. Yeah. But now that, you're returning so much of money to shareholders, does that mean M&A is likely to take a back seat?
No, not at all. You're going to see us continue with our M&A approach. We're going to accelerate it, particularly around digital. In building our Cognizant 2020 strategy over the past year, capital allocation was clearly a big part of it. It was very considered what we went through in terms of that's the levels that you described. And M&A, we feel very comfortable with our ability to be aggressive in M&A, particularly going after digital firms. We're going to stick with our long-standing strategy that we acquire for capacity or capability and not for capacity. So we're looking for those firms that can build out our digital portfolio as we continue to grow.
Right. Also, I want to understand, as someone sitting in the U.S., right in the heart of all the action, do you think an executive order on H-1B visas will be a reality? Where do things stand at this point? Because, now people are sidetracked with the travel ban and the judge is revoking it. But do you see this becoming a reality as far as the executive order on H-1B visas is concerned?
Yeah, candidly, I don't know. And that's not dodging the question. It's I've learned a long time ago you should not get in the business of predicting politics and what's going to happen on Capitol Hill. But that said, the movement towards this is clearly increasing. This is an issue that comes and goes. It waxes and wanes, and we've seen that over the past 10 to 15 years. But we're taking it very seriously as a company. We've built all of our contingency plans.
What would these contingency plans be? Would it be more local hires, more offshoring, passing on some of this to clients, or a combination?
It's a combination, but the point is that there's so many different scenarios. I think it's dangerous just to put a stake in the ground and do everything. But there are things that we know that we're going to continue to do that are sort of no-regret decisions. We have data centers across the U.S. We're going to continue to build those out. Last year we hired more than 4,000 associates in the U.S. I think you're going to see that accelerating. And it's not just a reaction to what's happening with legislation or potential legislation. The real driver in the true north is what's happening with our clients, their digital needs, the types of services they need to fulfill those, and so that will require a more local model in certain markets to help our clients with their digital needs.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.